You're watching LSSC TV. I am the host, A Boogie Gaza King 51 to the 6. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell for all notifications, all that good stuff where I can stay in contact with you and you can stay in contact with me. And if you have any valuable information about sickle cell or would like to get featured on my channel to tell your story, I prefer DM on Instagram at A_King_Zito. Zeto. Okay. Today's video is from somebody I looked up to, Idol. You know, I gave y'all T-Boz talking about her living with sickle cell. Now, it's time to hear, like I said, from my idol, Prodigy. Talking about how he was dealing with living with sickle cell when he was here. Prodigy meant a lot to me, man. And when he passed, it hurted me deeply. I would never forget, I was in the ER. The doctors had sent me over from the Cancer Institute to the ER, and my friend, one of my best friends, P Love. What's good, P Love? You know what I'm saying? He called me and hit me like, yo, bro, Prodigy died. I'm like, nah, stop playing, man. He like, nah, for real, man, look it up. You know what I'm saying? Go on Google. You know what I'm saying? Go on YouTube or watch the news. But at that time, I was getting an ultrasound because they was checking me to see if I have a blood clot. You know what I'm saying? So I like to say, rest in peace to Prodigy. My condolences to his family, his mom, his pops, his wife, his kids, if he had any, you know what I'm saying? If his parents are still living, his whole family, man. To Havoc, you know, Mom Deep, the infamous Queens Bridge. I'm not going to keep y'all much longer. Let's get into this video, man. And I'm going to do more. I'm going to show you this one, and I'm going to show y'all two more. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. This video is brought to you by Real Health. I'm sorry, I have to do that YouTube purposes. Please go subscribe to Real Health. I'm doing a reaction video. This is this person content. Please go subscribe, like, you know what I'm saying, share. Let's get into it.
The form of sickle cell I have is SS, you know, which is like the worst form of the sickle cell disease. And
That's the one I got.
growing up as a child, I just was like going through tremendous pain all the time, like when the weather changes or
Facts.
you know, if I didn't stay properly hydrated or if I overworked my body, you know, I had to just learn. I couldn't do certain things like other kids. You know, I was a little different. You know, I had to relax more, and because I was just so used to having the sickle cell, it was like just something normal.
And you see that? Couldn't do other things that normal kids could do, but with me, I still was trying to do it. I was going against the odds, man. For real.
Me, um, you know, and I was so excited about the music and getting into the music industry that, you know, I just jumped right in. I didn't make any preparations or I didn't do anything special. I had to learn along the way, the hard way, that you know, I couldn't live a certain way because growing up in my environment that I grew up in, you know, in the hood, and you know, it's real crazy and rough out there, and We were real rebellious, like our style of music and our friends. So we would drink a lot of alcohol and do a lot of stuff that you really not supposed to be doing. Especially I'm not supposed to be doing. But
I ain't drink alcohol. You know what I'm saying? But I did try some weed before, marijuana. You know what I'm saying? But alcohol, nah, I never drunk alcohol.
I didn't realize that until like in my 20s, like that I couldn't really do that because diet. I learned through trial and error that diet is like a major, like a huge part of staying healthy with sickle cell. Um, Eating a lot of green vegetables, drinking water like a fish.
Facts.
And just being calm and not being so angry and stressed out. All of that helps and getting rest.
That
And
all bring
once I
on
started doing
crisis.
that, I sort of a change happened. I saw I wasn't getting sick as much. I saw I could do more things. We have to learn how to control our breathing because when you breathe real heavy, it's just like it makes your heart beat faster. If you slow down your breathing and control your breathing, take deep breaths, it actually slows the pain down. So it's like a mental thing almost. You got to remember to just stay calm. And even if you're in tremendous pain, you got to stay calm. So the strong pain medication that the doctor prescribed me, like if I feel it coming, I'll take one of those, and then it just go away completely, and I'll be all right. You know what I mean? But if we take like a lesser medication where it's not so strong, I take it, the pain still lingers, and it has the opportunity to get worse. You know what I mean? Back in like 2000, I put out an album called HNIC, and I have a song on there about sickle cell called "You Can Never Feel My Pain." And all right, let me think how it goes. Let me think. It goes. It goes like 1974. Motherfucker, I was born with pain. My mom's and my pop pass it down to me.
Talk to me about, can you
that's about it.
Because I ain't feeling you at all. You crying because you from the projects. That's not pain, that's emotion. I'm talking about physical suffering. You know nothing about that. You just complain because you stressed. My pain's in the flesh, and through the years, that pain became my best friend, sedated. Morphine as a little kid. I've been for tolerance to drugs, addicted to the medicine. The hospital mercy, treat me like a fiend. Sometimes I wish I died. I wish I OD'd, asking God for help. Find that you all by your, because you could never feel my pain. And I told you, man, if P, man, rest in peace, P, man, love you, man.
Hey, now, it was only right that I put it in my book to really explain and break it down, how I got it, where it came from, how I learned to keep it under control, and, just to help maybe teach some people some things about it. But my job is to just spread that awareness about sickle cell and that people need to really, be aware of this and get tested before you have a child.
Me too. That's what I'm doing now. Told you I was afraid before. I thought it's, show a sign of weakness, but like, nah. Gotta get it out there, because like I said, I'm doing it for the babies, for the ones that's coming up after us, after me, you know what I'm saying?
Or you and your spouse get tested, and, because that's how you can avoid actually having a child with sickle cell, is to get tested and make sure the both of you don't have the trait.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Because each parent has to have the trait for the child that has the disease.
Your mom
So,
and your
it
dad.
gives you the choice. It gives you the option,
Your mom and your dad have to have the trait. Like my mother and father had the trait. And then they gave me the full-blown sickle cell. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it could skip generations. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the only one from my dad and my mom. You know what I'm saying? So all my other siblings, we got different fathers. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's how I became with the only one with the full blown sickle cell, because my pops had it and my mom's had it. But they didn't know. They both didn't know what sickle cell was. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know. Lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Back then. So that's why you gotta have the knowledge now. Like me, I can't, you know, have a kid or a child with someone that has the trait or the sickle cell, because it's a possibility our child could come out with the full-blown sickle cell like me, sickle cell anemia SS, or sickle cell disease SS, however y'all want to say it. You know what I'm saying? So P was right.
You know what's about to happen, before you decide to have that child. And so that's what I do. I help spread awareness, go to certain events, do speaking engagements, and just get out there and tell people what I go through and what sickle cell is and what it's about. And I also started my own campaign called the No Pain campaign, where it's more teaching, the people out there about health and diet, more like the diet part and like lifestyle and spirituality and just how you can use all of that to really, not heal yourself 100%, but, you can almost be like 98, 99% better. People can follow me on Twitter at Prodigy, mobbdeep, and, follow everything that I'm doing with the Sickle Cell Foundation and the No Pain campaign and with mobbdeep and our music.
To be honest, watching this interview, this is an old interview, but I could tell just by looking at P, right? In this interview, he was in pain. He was in pain and he probably took some medicine. He was hurting in this interview. But you see how he's still trying to get the word out? Same thing with me. Like, when I come before you guys, I be in pain. Sometimes I be weak, different things going on. You know what I'm saying? Just to get the message out there. Rest in peace, P, man. For real, yo. That hurt me a lot, bro.
Everything like that.
See? There you go. Real health. Go check this channel out. Subscribe. But yeah, man. Like, I'm before y'all right now and I'm going through something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put it out there like that, but right now I'm going through something. But I still came to shoot these videos. I shot 2 videos today. And I'm about to do more product. I told you I was going to give y'all 2 more. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see if I could. Let's go to the next one. Okay, this him talking to a kid.
If you want to sell weed legally, do
not
open a dispensary. And I know that sounds impossible, but I
YouTube
found a faster...
So the commercials is going thing, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so let me fix this.
What kind of food you eat? What kind of food you like? Everything? You gotta cut that out. You gotta tell your parents, tell whoever you living with to buy mad frozen green vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Or fresh green vegetables. You like salad? Yeah.
So this video was posted 11 years ago from the king of content. So please go subscribe. I'm reacting to them. Please go show him love, subscribe, and like. This video was uploaded 11 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Kraze, king of content. Alright, so this child, I gotta do that, you know what I'm saying, for YouTube purposes. Like I said, I'm a reaction channel. And sometimes I post my own stuff too. But this child have sickle cell too, as in I guess his father I think it's his father. Either no Prodigy or they was at Prodigy concert and he asked Prodigy to talk to his son about, because same thing I wanted when I was a kid too. I wanted to meet Prodigy. You know what I'm saying? It was this Make a Wish Foundation, and at the top of the list, I had 3 wishes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a Make a Wish Foundation. It's like it's a foundation like when kids with chronic illnesses like sickle cell cancer thing, they give you your wish. Like it's kind of like if if you transition at a young age, so they try to give you your wishes. You get 3 wishes. So my 3 wishes was first on my list was to meet Prodigy. They said they couldn't do that. Um, I think second was 50 Cent, and then the third was Disney World. Even though I went to Disney World mad times, but Disney World in California. I did the Florida one. I wanted to go to the one in California, but we did the one in Florida. But first on my list, and I kept begging him like, "Yo, I want to meet Prodigy." You know what I'm saying? He got sick of, let me spend a day with Prodigy. So Prodigy could teach me all the information, but somehow, they couldn't get in contact with Prodigy or 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I met 50 later in the year, so about nothing. But yeah, they said they couldn't. There's no way they could reach Prodigy or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they said. But whatever. But this child, this thing, listen, get into the video. Enough of me talking, man.
Salad. Um, the main thing is water. Just drink. Now you like water? Yeah. Man, just drink water constantly, water. You know what I mean? And some chicken or something, some like grilled chicken. You want to stay away from like fried shit. You know what I mean? Because they want you to take the medication. You know what I mean? There's a law that doctors are not allowed to tell patients holistic alternatives. And holistic means
that's a fact. It's really a law like that. That's a fact, bro. Doctors not allowed to, you know what I'm saying, refer you to a holistic doctor. You know why. I don't gotta say too much. I'm gonna give y'all a video about Dr. Sabi too. He cured sickle cell cancer, AIDS, um, lupus, a couple of diseases. I'm gonna show a video on him too.
like natural stuff. You know what I mean? Like herbs and vegetables. There's a law, and if a doctor gets caught telling the patient about holistic stuff, they get fined like $200,000 and they can serve up to 2 years in prison. So they're not allowed to tell you certain things. You know what I mean? Certain things you just gotta learn on your own about health. That's what I had to do. It took me till I turned mid-20s. So I had to learn about diet and all that stuff. And once I started doing it, that's it, yeah. I could work out and all that, like, you know what I mean? Run around, just be normal, you know what I mean? Like in the cold weather, I know that shit act up with you. Yeah. Summertime, if you don't drink a lot of water, it should act up. So all you gotta do is just change your diet. I guarantee you ain't gonna feel that pain.
With me, I get more sick in the winter because the change of the weather. I get more sicker in the winter. You know what I'm saying? More in the hospital during the winter months than the summer months. Sometimes in the summer, I get a minute, if I'm dehydrated. You know what I'm saying? Like P was saying. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay hydrated with water. And I ain't like water, boy. I'm doing doing a little bit better now. Back then, boy, I ain't like water like that.
You know what I'm saying? Trust me. Hey, how old are you? How old am I? Yeah. I'm 36. 36. Living a happy life. Yeah. So I don't want to take that as a death sentence. Nah, that shit is simple. It's simple. It's simple. Just diet. It's that simple, yo. And it's sad that doctors won't tell you that. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. Just change your diet. Eat right. Once you start doing that, you're gonna feel better. You ain't gonna get sick or none of that shit. Trust me. And trust me, when you do get sick, you're gonna feel the pain coming a little bit. You chill for like an hour, relax, and it just go away. You know what I mean? And that's all it is, man. It's like, how old are you? 13. 13? Alright, yeah. It took me a while to figure that shit out. But like, I used to look at sickle cell like that shit was like a curse. You know what I mean? Like God cursed me or something. I used to be mad as hell at God. It ain't even about that. It's about I learned that sickle cell was like it's like an alarm. It's like, you know, like a burglar alarm, somebody break into your house. That's what the sickle cell is for your body. You know what I mean? And basically what it means is that you putting something bad into your body and it's triggering your alarm system. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta look at it. But anytime you get sick, it's something you know that it's something that you did wrong, something that you eating wrong, you know what I mean? Something that you drinking wrong. Like soda and the juice and all that stuff. You do like ginger ale. I mean, sometimes. You're only supposed to have juice, like sometimes, you know what I mean? Strictly, that's done. How much water I drink every day? That's all I got in the studio, man. About gallons and gallons.
Rest in peace to my cousin AWOL, man. Sees he had sickle cell too. You know what I'm saying? I think he had the trait, or he might have SC. Yo, he used to yell at me back in the day. He passed on too, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that was, you know, I looked up to that was there. You know what I'm saying? They all passed, man. That's why it'd be hard for me sometimes to get close to people, man. Because it seems like they leave me. They leave me, man. But he used to yell at me too. He used to be like, yo, stop drinking all that soda, man. Drink water, cranberry juice. That's how I started drinking cranberry juice. I used to hate cranberry juice. It was nasty. This before they start mixing it with like mango and strawberry and white grape and all that. I know it because I drink it every day. You know what I'm saying? But before that, it was just a plain cranberry. He was like, yo, you should yell at me because I always got soda. You know what I'm saying? And my favorite soda back then was orange soda. I drink it. But he said, yo, stop drinking all that soda, son. That's what he said. And then when I start drinking more water and cranberry juice, I was feeling a little better because he didn't have my cousin C's. He didn't have a crisis in a minute since he was younger, but he didn't have the one like me, the SS, the one, you know what I'm saying? And it's a shame, you know. But it do work, it do help out, you know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love water. You get to the point where if when you get used to drinking it, nothing but water, you get to the point where you feel like you need that shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's like gasoline for your body. Like, you can't even function without water. Like, if I don't got no water around me, I would be crazy, man. I gotta have water. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that that's the key to my health. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you be alright though, man. You know what I mean? Did they try to tell you to get a bone marrow transplant? No, not yet. You see, you don't want to do that.
See, that's what I got.
Stay away from that hydroxyurea. Stay away from all that
I
bone
was
marrow.
on that too.
Stay away from all.
See Pete, see what Pete telling them? And I'm going through my bone marrow transplant right there. And they used to put me on hydroxyurea too. They had when I was a teenager. But that junk, I used to get mad side effects from it. It's a chemo pill. It make your hair fall out and everything. Your legs, but it used to make me sick. So they took me off of it. And look, Pete tell them like, yo, stay away from that. Stay away from the bone marrow transplant. You know what I'm saying? Like
Blood transfusions. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that.
See?
All you gotta do is change your diet. All you gotta do is remember when you go to eat, remember that pain that you be going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, just always remember that. Like, damn, I don't feel that fucking pain. Let me eat this shit instead. You know what I mean? Yeah. We get used to it. After a while, we just get used to it. It just becomes normal. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. As simple as that. It's not even complicated. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, doctors especially, try to make that seem like it's a little complicated. And you're not supposed to live past a certain age.
See?
The only reason people with sickle cell don't live past a certain age is because they don't eat right. You know what I mean? Their diet is fucked up. You live a bad lifestyle, and that's it, man. Destroying your body. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's it, though, man. That shit touched me right there. It's real shit. Because health is good, but it don't make money. That's why the doctors lie to you and tell you some other shit. Health is good, but it don't make money. Good footage right there, my nigga. Yeah. That's some good footage you got. All right.
And it's crazy. You see how P was telling him that, but the sickle cell still took him out. P was performing in Vegas and had a crisis and went to the hospital. You know that. And then they try to say he choked off an egg. It's possible, but me, I really don't think so. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say it's possible because when they give us the pain medicine, which is dilaudid, they give you dilaudid or they give you morphine. And when they give it to us through our veins, sometimes when we get it, it's a powerful medication. It's pain meds. So when the nurses push it through your IV, sometimes you nod off. You know what I'm saying? It's been plenty of times I fell asleep like with a soda in my hand after they pushed or they give you a PCA pump where you can push it yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you doze off. Like I said, I fell asleep with a soda in my hand one time. I fell asleep with food in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Not off with food in my mouth. So that's why I was telling people that is possible that he probably did choke off an egg. But me, I really don't think he choked off an egg. But if that happened, if they just had gave him his pain medicine or he pushed his pain button, you know what I'm saying, and he fell asleep and it choked him, that's the only way I could see it. You know what I'm saying? But then I read an article where they said complications from the sickle cell. So we don't know what's true. Only God, Prodigy, and the doctors and the people that was there know in his family what really happened. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into the next video. And this video is right before he passed. He tell you how he, you know what I'm saying? You see how he said he was, drink a lot of water, was sick. But in this video, before he passed, he was getting sick. He was getting sick a lot again.
Get up to
You know what I'm
$3,000
saying?
back if you don't win your first bet. FanDuel,
Like I said, I'm sorry
#1
guys, I don't
sportsbook.
have the YouTube Prime. I have to do this. YouTube purposes, man. I'm sorry guys, I always gotta do this, but I have to. This video is brought to you by Vice TV. Please go subscribe to Vice, or like, comment, watch their videos, support them. I'm doing a reaction. This one is on Prodigy on spirituality and his sickle cell disease exclusives. So see, Vice Land and this Vice TV. This was it was uploaded 5 years ago. This the last interview Prodigy did before he passed. The last one. Let's get into it. I ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer. Rest in peace, P God. Prodigy. My condolences to his family and friends. All right.
pain. You've had a lot of pain in your life.
I was diagnosed with sickle cell anemia, SS type. That's like the worst form. When I was 3 months old. Sickle cell is, for the people that don't know, it's a hereditary blood disorder where my blood cells don't carry enough oxygen, and when a blood cell doesn't carry enough oxygen, my blood cells change shape into a sickle shape. That's where the name comes from.
Yeah.
And then they interlock with each other. And then it's like a domino effect. They all start interlocking, and wherever that happens at, that's where the pain happens, as excruciating pain. Like, it's to the point where I can't even move. They have to pick me up or put me in a wheelchair and carry me to the hospital. Like, I can't move my body. I can't move my legs or anything.
Remember I told y'all my brother Earl used to have to carry me to the ambulance or carry me downstairs so the ambulance could come with the bed, put me on the couch, or carry me straight to the car. And then when I get to the ER, the security guard, the nurses will come with a wheelchair. Bed. That's what Prodigy talking about. That's what it does to our body. In this interview, Prodigy was saying how I guess he fell off the wagon. Like, I guess he wasn't drinking as much. He was stressed. I think he said he was stressed out or something. And then he started having bad attacks again.
Pain is just incredible. I couldn't do any strenuous exercise, couldn't do any contact sports.
Facts.
There's no cure for sickle cell. I don't know, I feel like it gave me a mental disorder a little bit.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? It was really traumatic, just going through all that pain as a kid, and then next thing you know, a week later, I'm back to normal. It made me not believe in, like, God. I ain't believe in God.
Facts.
Just, having conversations with God, begging God to make the pain go away, and then the pain wouldn't go away. So I'm like, who the hell am I talking to? God is not responding, so I don't believe in that.
Facts, man. I used to deal with that a lot, man. But I had a strong praying mom, a strong praying grandma on my dad's side and my mom's side. And my mom. But you get that. Like I said, I used to say this came this came from the devil. It's hell. I'm living in hell every day. People don't even know and understand. And I used to pray to God, please, God, take away the pain, God. I'll be begging. And the pain won't leave. So I get angry. I grew up angry. Not thinking God listening, but he was. God saved me through a lot. If y'all only knew my story, I've been through a lot, man. With a person that's living with sickle cell. Like, if I get into my story, you know what I'm saying? Because I told you I always carry myself different. So people really didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Like Prodigy was saying, where you grow up at, your environment, you adapt to your environment. And that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? But God saved me a lot. Like, I'm 35 years old. 2 years ago, my doctors were saying, if I don't get treatment to help me, it would have been a wrap for me. So God listening. Just keep praying. My miracle here now, like I said. I'm not cured yet, but I'm believing. I have faith. You gotta have faith. And that's what I've been having. That's why I'm here. I'm still here. Because of my faith and because of my family prayers, man. You don't understand. Y'all get it though one day.
Very uneasy right here. It's not really feeling what you're saying. And I think you're feeling what you're saying. You know, here you are on earth with this body that you sometimes have no power over.
I was just really pissed and angry, so I was just doing a lot of negative things when I was a kid, you know, and like guns and drugs
And then here you are all man and you couldn't play sports. So you had to tough it up and rough it and let them know who you were on another way.
right.
You had to let them know you were bad MF. You were
Facts, see? Yeah, it was me.
bad.
Mm-hmm.
Word, man. Told you that video brought to you by Viceland. The channel on YouTube is Vice TV. Like I said, go subscribe, man. You know, Prodigy died June 20th, 2017. This was his last interview before he did. But I want to get into the part, that was the part of him just talking about sickle cell. I'm trying to find the part when he was saying, before he started talking about the sickle cell, how he start getting back into crisis and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's
I've been
Prodigy
getting paid
Day.
$1,000 a month, if not more, just from this app on my phone. And I don't know if you can see this, but it's called Audible. Okay, so I'm going to show you right here.
That's it. You already know. This is brought to you by Viceland, Vice TV. Like I said, go subscribe, go like, comment, go show them love.
What are you researching now that's impacting you as an artist, poet?
Diet.
Okay.
Learning that the African diet, the black man's diet.
Bring it on. What is it? Tell me about
You
it.
know, first of all, you know, blacks, we have carbon in our bodies, which makes our skin brown.
Okay.
They like to call it melanin. There's another name they use for it because we have a connection with the sun that other cultures don't have.
So what should we eat?
Yo, P smart. P always did research and read books. That's all P did.
Diet needs to be more plant-based, green, water, because our bodies are like plants. Before I changed my diet, I was in the hospital maybe 4 times a year, 5 times a year. I switched my diet for 5, 6 years straight. Never got sick. And it's like a hard subject to put out there because it makes it seem like you're like a racist or something like that. People like to throw that out there.
Oh.
But nah, African people need to know what our diet is and how to survive in this world. So it's like, for me, how do you have these conversations with people like...
See, for 6 years, when his diets were good, he said he wasn't getting sick like that. He wasn't getting admitted. But I don't know what made him stop. But when he stopped, he started getting sick, having a bad crisis again. And then June 17th happened. June 20th, 2017. One of the worst days, man, for me. Hearing that P died while I was in the hospital.
In the music, without going too far, like, you know what I mean? I don't want to be preachy. I don't want my music to be that. But I want to throw that in there a little bit. Because the most important audience to me is the people that are struggling, my people that are struggling, and they're lost and they're confused.
Well, you're always ahead of your time. This is your journey of your soul. You started doing music at 15, getting record deals. You're ahead of your time. They have to catch up with you. And when they're ready, you can give the message.
Right.
Another one.
Come to TurboTax and
Like I said, I'm
don't
sorry for the commercial.
do your taxes.
Guys, but like I said, I don't
Meet
know
with an
YouTube
expert
channel.
who will do them for you, so
But
you can do
I'm trying to get to the
not
point because he
taxes.
said it in his interview that
Cámbiate al Google Pixel 7, porque cuando tu teléfono está hecho por Google, todo
that
se
something
vuelve
had
más nítido,
happened
más cercano y
and
más mágico,
start stressing
literalmente.
and start getting sick again.
Actualízate al Google Pixel 7.
Just rock out with me, man. It's P Day. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so this video, the other one was Viceland. This is Noisy. This video is brought to you by Noisy. Please go subscribe to their channel, like, comment, go show them love, man. Y'all can see it right here. Alright. Let's get into it. Reaction. Sorry guys, my junk actor. Still learning, but I'm good.
Pain. You've had a lot of pain in your life. Pain seems like maybe it's one of your life lessons this time. One of them. Pain.
I look at pain as my friend. Pain is like somebody that's just gonna always be there.
Fact.
And, you know, we learn from each other. You know what I mean?
So you found the good in it.
Therapy.
My name is Dr. Siri Satnam Singh, and I'm a licensed therapist. This week I'm sitting down with a rapper who has a blood disorder that has led to a lifetime of immense physical and mental pain. Today he is trying to find meaning in his suffering. This is Prodigy.
And I say that physical and mental.
Pain. You've had a lot of pain in your life.
I was diagnosed with sickle cell anemia, SS type. That's like the worst form. When
I'm
I
gonna
was
skip some of that because I played that earlier.
I don't know, I feel like it gave me a mental disorder a little bit.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
It was really traumatic, just going through all that pain as a kid, and then next thing you know, a week later, I'm back to normal. It made me not believe in, like, God. I ain't believe in God.
So we heard all this before in the previous video.
And so I don't believe in that. You know what I mean?
Power. What does that word do to you? Power, the loss of power.
The loss of power?
Having the diagnosis that you have, that's the loss of power that you said it made you really angry at one time.
Facts.
You don't like to be powerless.
I never thought about that till you just said it. Like, that definitely triggers
I'm still angry.
me to become self-destructive. Like, you know what I mean? I just get angry and like,
oh, yeah. What's one episode that really triggered, your destructive behavior when you had a loss of power? Any business deal, anything?
Yeah, it was the main one. I was doing this business deal with somebody, and they actually took some of the footage. It was like we were shooting something. I had spent a lot of money on this, and they had like hijacked the footage and was demanding more money from me. I was fucking pissed. I threw the phone through the window and all that when I got off the phone to do it. And that night, when I laid down to go to sleep, all the lights was off in my room, and I'm laying there, and I seen a black shadow walk across my room.
This is it, guys. That's me. And he talked about, remember I told you he said something had happened that made him. And then this is it. Listen up.
And it looked like, the only thing I could describe what it looked like the Black Spider-Man.
And you went on any drugs?
Nah.
No.
I saw a lot of
6
that
years
too.
straight. I'm like,
I just want to deepen you into
Super
this
healthy.
is your life. Okay.
super healthy, clear-minded.
Okay.
I'm doing positive things.
Yes.
So
I saw a lot of that too growing up. Word up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's spiritual, man. We be living. It's something called spiritual warfare. You know what I'm saying? So, I think when you got a chronic illness, and they say like before people transition to go to the other side, God showed them different things. But people that have illnesses, chronic illness, it's spiritual too. Different stuff attack you. You want to say spirit, demons, whatever y'all want to call it. But it's real, bro. It's real. Trust me. Look up Jamaica, look up Haiti.
laid there, and I put the sheet over my head like a little kid, just like forced myself to go to sleep. And I woke up the next morning. The pain woke me up.
See?
I haven't been sick in 6 years. And I was in so much pain, I had to be carried to the hospital. I knew what happened automatically. I already knew what it was. I already knew what that black shadow was. It's a story that's told about this black shadows that attach themselves to people here on the earth. And they feed off of negativity. They feed off of anger. I said, oh, shit.
And I ain't even know people's gonna say that. I ain't even know people's gonna say that. I ain't see this interview in a long time. When they first uploaded it, that's when I saw it. So that's what, 5 years ago, maybe?
Like, that shit is real.
And I don't remember that part. And I always played the part where he talked about the sickle cell. And look, I was just saying that before Pete, and Pete just said it.
And it showed itself to me. I was allowed to see it. You know what I mean?
New FanDuel customers get up to $3,000 back
commercial.
if they don't win their first bet.
You know what I mean? And this was when I was about maybe 26. This happened, maybe 27. From that point until age 33, when I got locked up. You know what I mean? I just been on like a downward spiral.
See?
From that point, you know what I mean? And I was locked up for a reason, because I wasn't living right. It had nothing to do with a crime. It had to do with everything spiritual. That was like a slap from God. Like, the fuck are you doing?
I'm just hearing all this. The incident that you talked about with your business deal activated emotional pain and mental pain that you could not overcome. You couldn't work your way through it. And then you got this physical pain.
Right.
What
Stress
trying to
bring
make
on
yourself
crisis.
sick.
Your doctor will tell you that. Hematologist will tell you that.
Quit making yourself sick.
Right.
Lift above it. Throughout life, with all of this consciousness you have to defend against what you know, what you see, what you hear. What does it feel like to hear that? What does that do to you?
I feel that that's true.
Yeah.
I started asking God, once I started coming to the realization that there is a God, like, am I supposed to believe this? I'm supposed to believe this? What I'm learning and what I'm being told? If I'm supposed to believe this, then show me something. Give me a sign, show me something. And I was shown many things.
I'm sure.
Give me a witness now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was able to have a witness. You know what I'm saying? Which was the mother of my kids. She witnessed something incredible with me. You know what I mean? That happened.
See, mother
And
has kids, so you got
what
kids.
we saw scared the shit out of us. I was asking to see a UFO, basically. And it came over my house. It started shining lights in our bedroom.
So,
You know what I mean? The whole neighborhood blacked out at first. And I looked out the window, looked down the block, and I seen all the power was out. First, it was a white light. I thought it was a police house.
that's great. What'd I say? Sickle cell in time. I didn't even know. But that's the nickname that I call people that have sickle cell. Sickle cellians. Because we suffer in private, in the quiet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's crazy.
After looking for somebody outside. And then all these colored lights just started coming in the room. And it was dead quiet. And the lights was changing like many colors. Like, and it was pretty significant, man. It was like undeniable. And it became because I was asking for it to come.
Wow. It's so you have had this physical pain, emotional pain. You discussed earlier your mental pain. And so maybe you were given this life at birth of pain so that you could feel the pain and work through it and elevate others.
Right.
It's almost like that whole quip of healer, heal thyself. And then you have the message to give.
Right.
So you're having a very supernatural life experience, but not deepening into it. That which is super normal, you're trying to rationalize and make it normal.
Right. It's not normal.
It's not normal. I don't think you're normal. And here you are feeling weird, different, disjointed, conflicted, because you're trying to be normal. You're not normal. And that's okay.
Right.
That's a true fact. Not normal. But you're trying to be normal. All my life I went against the odds, trying to be normal. I wanted to, sorry if y'all heard my stomach growl. I'm hungry. My mom down there cooking, that chick smelling good. Look, activated. But I wanted to be normal. Like I said, I carry myself different. You adapt to your environment. And I wanted to be normal like my friends and my cousins and stuff. And do the normal stuff they was doing. You know what I'm saying? Well, my granny always told me I was different. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, she always told me, I can see it in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? She always told me that. She always said, yo, you too wise for your age. I was a young cat, but I was always with the old heads. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, yo. Rest in peace, P.
It's really okay. We love you for being that. We honor you for being that. But you have to honor you and love you for being that.
I just need to own who I am. And stop trying to fight it.
Yeah.
I be fighting it. It's a fact. But, man, that's it. Y'all know my slogan. Thank you for watching. Good night, good morning. It depends what time y'all watch this. But before I say peace, rest in peace to Prodigy. My condolences to his friends and family. I don't know if his parents are still living, but to his wife and kids, I send my condolences from the bottom of my heart. P meant a lot to me. He helped me get through a lot of crises while I'm in the hospital, listening to his song, Can't Feel My Pain, and Quiet Storm, and other songs. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the bell for all notifications. You click the bell, you're going to see a little bell, and then you click all. Peace.